Hi, everybody. We'll go ahead and get started. Thank you for the raid, Yenza. How are you? Yenza, how are you? How's everybody doing? Sorry, we came up into some last minute something that happened over here. My wife is currently working on it, and I very much so appreciate her doing that. I'll be honest, I might have yelled at her. Which I apologize to her for that. How's everybody doing? How are you doing, Neko? Who's ready to go ahead and start cooking? I was gonna say, I know we don't have the best look at the image here, but we do have the image up there, so we can go ahead. The first thing that we are doing. Oh, also, you know what I gotta do? I gotta turn the music on. As I say, also, slightly worried with this song. I put it to random. This song is owned by Sony. Slightly worried we might get a strike here. Just gonna put it out there. So. Alright, so it works out though, because the first recipe we are doing is from Earthbound. Well, Mother 3 specifically, but I'll turn it up a little bit. I know it's a Nintendo game and Sony owns the copyright. What a world we live in. So the first thing, I'll go ahead and, since this isn't exactly the best we got here, like kick. First thing we have to do here is make the pie crust from the hand-aid section on page 17. That means we need to go to page 17, because we are doing a homemade pie crust. We have... Why are we getting... There we go, that's better. Let's say, why are we having... Everything's going all over. Hold on one second. I'm looking... Lawyers are lurking? Hey, that happens. Hold on. We're getting red for some reason. I know we're not on... Typically I do corded, but as I say, we have fiber, so this shouldn't be a problem. I'm just looking over currently, because like that is slightly concerned. I guess I should see if there's anything downloading. Hold on, give me 30 seconds. If there's anything downloading. Nope, nothing's downloading. Davy scan running. I apologize for this, guys. Was not quite expecting this, obviously. Nothing should be. It looks like it's just because we're on wireless, which is annoying to say the least. But as long as everything's looking fine, I think we're golden for the time being. So. Yeah, well, to be fair, Father Evan, we do actually... Hold on, that's wine. Give me 1 second. There we go. There's the vodka. I had to find it first. And let me make it so I can see chat a little bit better on my end. Stream is about... Yeah. Legit way to make pie crusts, use vodka instead of water in the recipe. Helps the... Oh, well, I mean... I might take you up on that, actually, Father. All right. Okay, so... Hand-it, pie dough. Yeah, I do apologize that we're getting some buffering. I don't know why we would, aside from being upstairs. I'm trying to contemplate, honestly, if I could get the cord up here. I think I can. Give me 30 seconds. Hold on. I'm gonna see if that fixes it. Give me 30 seconds, guys. Got it. Hold on. Here we have some Pizza Tower, which means we gotta do the secret recipe early. That's, I have like 4 Pizza Tower songs in here for a secret recipe. If you guys get disconnected, hold on. I just plugged this in. It might take a second. I'm waiting to see how this goes. Alright, it's registering now. I apologize for the delay again. Sounds good, Father Evan. Thank you for being here. God bless. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, so hopefully once it starts to realize that we're on corded now, it'll go ahead and make it smoother. But we do have, as I said, we have a secret recipe because I was not expecting to get Pizza Tower this early. Give me 1 second. Which Final Fantasy cookbook am I using? I am using the Ultimate Final Fantasy IV Online cookbook. And then for Earthbound, I am using Mother's cookbook. Alright guys, this recipe is, it's very intense. First, hold on. I made a joke with P. Tony that we're doing half a recipe today. First, hold on. 1 container of your frozen pre-made lasagna. Done. Now follow the box instructions. Question your merit as an Italian. Enjoy and despair. That all sounds correct. So then, after we go ahead and start this up, we'll get back to the actual cooking. So I do want to point out that the worst part about this lasagna, I like this lasagna. I think it's good. I think it's a decent, I think for, you know, just a cheap lasagna that you just want to throw in the oven, it's acceptable. However, there's a microwave option. There should never be a microwave option on a box of lasagna. I'm just saying. One second. My wife is... What? I'm sure I'm not gonna like what you're gonna tell me, but it's not your fault. You didn't do anything. I was already suspecting they'd done that, and I'm not happy about that, but... Shh. That's why we need to go ahead and get that account back open, because I want my phone... Okay. I figured. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want my $500 back. Sorry. So... That's fair. So, for clarification here, Walmart just decided to cancel my account, which I put the Switch 2 pre-order on. And they had my... I mean, it's pending at the moment, but it's like, that's a scummy move to go ahead and just cancel an account because, reasons? It's scummy to go ahead and close an account. I've had this account for like 10 years. Barely used it, admittedly, but it's still super scummy. Absolutely scumbag deal. I like Sofers too, honestly. I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm just saying, it's like, for those... It's like... Anyways, let's go ahead and get back to the recipe. It's been a morning already, but obviously, I'm not upset with my wife over it. I will have to go ahead and call. Walmart just kind of sucks. And I bet that all of those that were praising Walmart when that whole Switch 2 fiasco was going on are now like, yeah, no, that sucks. You suck, Walmart. Anyways. So, the first thing we need to do is flour, brown sugar, and salt in a food processor for a few seconds. I forgot to get the food processor out. Let me, Guys, this is going rougher than I was expecting, but... Let's see. Should be fine. Should be fine. Do we even have a food processor? That's not a food processor. Guys, no, that's not a food processor either. Hey, at least we got some chill music going on at the moment, right, guys? That helps. Also, give me 1 second. I'm going to go confirm with my wife this is a food processor and apologize for her one more time, because as I said, I did yell at her. It's not because of her, I just was frustrated at the moment. Once again, as I said, it's not your fault. since this was happening, I just want a little bit of help. That was all. I'm not trying to yell. I get that. But you've asked me to do things like this for you too. I know. Okay. We should be all good to go now. It's really weird that we're getting 2 Pizza Tower songs almost immediately when I had like 4 of them on here. I appreciate it, Echo. Yeah, I was gonna say it really is. My wife is a good person. We just sometimes get heat at each other. That's why I wanted to apologize to her, because I don't like the situation. It's not her fault, obviously. I just need a little bit of help, because like the absolute worst timing. Once again, not her fault. Love my wife though. Would not trade her for the world. Just like I would not trade my son for the world. Okay, so for the pie, first off, we mix flour, which we need 1 cup all-purpose flour. I did do some prep at the very least. 1 cup all-purpose flour. Let's see, to a food processor for a few seconds. Okay. I don't know if the food processor is going to hold all this. I'll have to find out, won't I? There goes that for the, Hold on. My wife is telling me that may not be the food processor. I need to go over to her. What's up here? Where down below? Show me? You do owe us a face reveal, to be fair. Hold on, my wife thinks that's not the food processor. Means, look at that. I have no idea what the food processor is. This is not helpful. Oh. I apologize, everybody. I thought I was prepared. Oh. That's the processor. Hold on. I don't know. Guys, I'm going to tell you what. I'm just going to hand mix it. I don't know what the food processor is. We're already making enough of a delay. So we're just going to go ahead and do this manually. Sounds good. Sounds good, and I appreciate it. Yep, we got a lot of 14 music in here. This is all from my personal collection, since I bought the vinyls for the most of the expansions, except for Dawn Trail. I haven't played Dawn Trail yet, and Dawn Trail I've heard is kind of stinky. Stinky! I claim to play Dawn Trail, but I've heard played in Japanese. Don't play it in English. But the rest of 14 I do really enjoy. Okay. So we got the flour. Brown sugar is next, which we need 4 teaspoons. Okay. One teaspoon. So, aside from that, how's everybody's day going? As I say, Flukes went to Mass last night. I went to Mass today. That way I could be ready in time for the stream, because I work on Saturdays. So I could not be doing Mass with my wife yesterday. Unfortunately, I would have. Which does make me quite sad, because I would have loved to have done Mass with my wife yesterday. Because she is part of the choir, and she sang the Divine Mercy Chaplet. So I would have loved to actually been able to hear that, but I get out of work at 5:30, so it's yeah, it's not so great. Played at launch day, got born pretty quick after MSP. That's what I've heard. I've also heard Woklakon, whatever his name is. That's fair. Salt. How much salt? 1 teaspoon salt. Okay. Where'd the salt go? Oh, there it is. We got the salt. Yeah, I'm not sure how well this is going to go without a food processor, but not much as other choice I currently have, so. Let's see. Yeah, at least now we're making progress, though. Hope the volume is fine with everybody. And yeah, since, desserts are typically meant to cool, I figured it'd probably be a better idea. Oh, I still haven't thrown that lasagna in. Yeah, I probably should do that. Okay. Diced cold butter. Okay. 3/4 cup cold butter. Nice. Now that's one way. Careful of the cords here. Why you trip and fall. I love my wife. I do. She's a sweetheart. We do try to forgive one another once we get angry with, because there's no point in being angry with one another. Periods of time. You can have moments where you get angry, but obviously the Christian virtue is to go ahead and forgive one another. Because we can get caught up in our moments of anger, but then we do need to be loving and forgiving. It can be hard, honestly. I'm not going to deny it. I'm not saying our marriage is always perfect, but would I say I do again if I had to? I would. I would. I love her very much. Let's see. Okay, so now the lasagna might be done before we even finish mixing everything. I'm gonna be honest with you, but we are at least getting it started here. Okay, so then we need butter. I have cold butter. Does it say unsalted? It doesn't say. It just says butter. Butter. Wife's been dipping into my butter preserves. Two sticks equals 1 cup. So I think I need 1.5 sticks. Okay, I have more butter. Cayman. Go downstairs and grab me more butter. Give me the butter. Please. Let's see. Okay. So I'm just double checking how much butter. I love you too, Kakros. How you doing? Oh, I love you too, Kakros. I appreciate that. What specifically do you love at the moment? I do appreciate that. There's the bread gremlin himself. Is he back there? Oh, he's over there, yeah. Hey, Fox, how you doing? Let's see. So we need butter. Where's the butter? 3/4 full butter. Okay. So I need 6.5. Cream's going better now, though. I think it'll go much more smoothly now than it did in the beginning. For those that were not here, we were having a little bit of internet problems. I think we still are, actually, because I see it's still red. But we are hardwired in now, which I'm hoping is at least helping with it. And then, like, 5 minutes beforehand, are you making the crest? I am making the crest, actually. Good question. Or at least I'm trying to. I don't know how well it's going to go, but I am trying. I don't have a food processor, so I'm not expecting it to go nearly as well as it could. But let me rephrase that. I don't know where the food processor is, and I don't know how to activate it. So I'm just doing it by hand. And yeah, for those that came in 5 minutes before I started the stream, my wife wanted to use my Walmart account. Not a problem. Found out Walmart deleted my Walmart account, so I might not have my Switch 2 pre-order anymore. So it's like, cool, great. They still have the money technically at the moment, though. So it's like, wow. If I don't get that back, I'm going to sue. So have fun with that. What's up?
No butter.
You sure about that? We had another box. I might need your mom to go get butter. I don't know where all the butter went then. Might be fine too, though. Honestly, we might be fine because we do have Kerry Gold butter still. So I was working on. Sorry, I'm watching him. He's not. He knows he's not supposed to be on camera, so he's doing his best. But I don't think him crawling the ground is making it any better. We're not saying that to be mean to him. Floofs is just not someone who thinks that somebody under the age of consent should share his face. I agree with her. So. And I thought they weren't going to be home at this time, which is also why I chose this hour, because I thought they'd be at Mass. And then KAMaximilianK has a soccer game later on. So I thought they were going to basically be in and out for a brief half hour, not be here the whole day. Which is fine. It is what it is. Give me 1 second as I work on the second half of butter. Mary Christian Ray try making a pie. I'm going to go ahead and make more than that just 2K Cross. Bearded Blevins was at your house and you ate all the butter. All the butter. Let's say Bearded Blevins and Paul Dean. Took me a second to remember her name. I went ahead and cleaned everything this morning, so that way there'd be more room for everything. And even as is, we're starting to run out of room. Okay, that is a butter and stick and a half of butter. I think the food processor would make this better, but I don't really have much choice, so. Oh no, your house is haunted by Paul Dean, right? I mean, listen. I went ahead and made her the protagonist of my stream of Majora's Mask because I made it The Legend of Zelda Marjorie's Mask. So Paula Deen was having herself a good old time as she was going through Termina, making sure she got the required margarine she needed to go ahead and make sure she was the best baker in all of Hyrule. That's the story. But I did actually call it Marjorie's Mask, and I had one person get very upset with me for that. Which that was amusing to me, actually. Like, guys, it's a joke. Calm down. I like Majora's Mask. I'm not making fun of it. It's just Majora sounds pretty similar to Margarine. So then it could be The Legend of Paladine, Marjorie's Mask. It's like, guys, my guys. My dudes. My dudes and dudettes. Yeah, food processor would be much easier for this. We have some pork loins defrosting. Because once we're done with the pie, we are going to work on some potato slices and pork fritters from Final Fantasy XIV. Because this recipe is from Mother 3, technically. And Earthbound is playing at the moment. I have music from Earthbound, and I have music from Mother 1, but I don't have music from Mother 3 illegally. So I don't have any music from Mother 3 for clarification. This is 2025. Jokes are not... I mean, it feels like jokes are not allowed sometimes, truth be told. Let's see. What does it say? Add until the butter is finally chopped. Add the remaining flour and mix until ready. Hold on. Oh, another cup and a half of all-purpose flour. I was about to be like, what? And it says, add diced cold butter and mix until the butter is finely chopped. So we're probably not there yet. I feel like an alchemist at the moment with my mortar and kettle, I believe it is. And now that I said alchemist, I'm thinking of Venture Brothers and what's his face, who's voiced by Master Shake, and I can't remember his name at the moment. We never did find that cure for AIDS. Shame, really. For those that understand the context, they get that joke. For those that don't, they're like, what is he talking about? Pestle, thank you. And I'm going to take Father Evan's advice. Instead of water, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of vodka instead. Might change how the crust tastes too, which will be interesting because we're doing a banana cream pie, obviously. And that is a berry flavored vodka, so. Remember, don't work the dough too hard, and yes, vodka. Yeah, I'm not trying to work the dough too hard. There's a little bit of butter in there that isn't quite as small as it. I think you're right, though. You're right. Honestly, thank you, Beer Fox. I appreciate that reminder. I probably would have worked it too hard. Let's go ahead and add the, let's see. Add the remaining flour mix until sandy. Okay. Sandy cheeks? Yeah, after this, I'm going to have to call Walmart. And I might have to play Clock Tower in the kitchen. I'm hoping not, but it's like, that is... I'm not happy. Okay, another thing of flour. Feels sandy, it said. Okay. Crispy, remember, let's see. Crispy request, not flavored vodka. Working with your hands. Ah, yeah. I don't know if we have non-flavored vodka. Let me see. That is a fair point. Rum. Whiskey. Kahlua. Liqueur. I'm gonna go if we don't have regular vodka, so it'll probably be water. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Do a little bit more mixing just because of the half cup of flour we just put in. Sounds good, Nico. Good luck with your homework. I appreciate the lurk. Let's see. It says mix until sandy. I don't know. I think I had sandy already with the other flower, so probably just a little bit more, but not too much. Next, I'm gonna go and do morning prayer. I'd say official goodbyes to you and the train before church. I think I could do so without making myself late for chat. Entirely fair, Kid Gross. You go ahead and do morning prayer. Always more important to put God before us. I understand entirely. Thank you for being here for the little bit that you could be. Enjoy Mass, especially since it's Divine Mercy Sunday. How's everybody's Divine Mercy Sunday? Do we have non-flavored vodka? Hold on. We might. I have more vodka. Like I have an addiction or something. Oi! I just like having it on hand. There's more alcohol over there. Hold on. I don't think I have it. Nah. So we'll just have to go ahead and do water. It's fine. It's what it is. Yeah, and I was going to say that is what Father Evan was saying as well. How's everything sounding, by the way? How's the microphone? How's the music? I don't have my pop filter on because I had to move the microphone from downstairs to upstairs, obviously, so I don't have that on. And I'm slightly worried that it's going to mess with things ever so slightly. That's pretty sandy. Yeah, you've not seen my book. Fair. I'd buy more, but then I'd want to drink more. And as much as I like alcohol, I know I have a problem. So I try to go ahead and hold myself accountable. I'm Irish. Need to be said anymore? Okay, now we need water and honey. So pour the cup of water. I don't know. I kind of really want to try the vodka, but if you're saying no, I'm gonna trust your word. Hold on, this is new honey. Honey, this is new honey. Whew. How much honey do I need again? 1 teaspoon. No. Where'd that plastic bag come from? Was that me? Did I do that? I remember I haven't done that. Put that there for a second. Oh, I grabbed the water. What are you doing? Get out! Make it a mess? Pour the cup of water. Berry vodka and a berry pie crust is not something. I'm going with water. I'm trusting you. I am trusting you. I am willing to experiment, but I'm also wise enough to realize, hey, you know, the other people that have experience with this, maybe we should listen to people with experience. We don't have to go our own way all the time. I can go my own way. Yeah. Okay, so mix until add water and then mix until the dough pulls away from the sides and forms a ball. Oh, mine does call for blind baking. Roll out the dough and press it into a pie pan, trimming the excess from the edges with a pair of kitchen shears so the top is uniform. Use a fork to prick the bottom of the dough several times. This is called docking. Place in the refrigerator for 15 minutes to firm up. Okay. Oh, I guess I should talk about that. My wife and I went on a date last night. It was nice. We went to Final Symphony. It was music of... Hold on, I'm going to open the window. It's hot in here. Final Symphony, music from Final Fantasy. It was Final Fantasy... They advertised, I should say, Final Fantasy 6, 10, and 7. And that was the majority. I think they should have gone ahead and done 7 first. People won't like this, but 7 is my least favorite in the series. I also think that the music choices were probably the weakest. There was obviously Sephiroth. And, I mean, I think it's good, but I think for a symphony, 6 played it much better, as did 6. And 6 was more of a medley of a bunch of different... it was a bunch of different. Now, I will say, as much as I'm not the biggest fan of masks, there was one person there last night who should not have been there. She was coughing, so she had a mask on, but it was under her nose. It's like, okay, you're wearing a mask so as to make it so you can be here at this event, but you don't actually know how to wear it. And I'm pretty sure it was not one of the ones that actually, you know, will help keep other people safe. So it's like, thank you. I think, question mark. So then, of course, this lady was right in front of us. So there was nobody behind us. We went back around. Hold on. I think I need to get the middle out. Can you guys hear his little muse? Oh, I meant pennies. Can you grab Penny? Oh, never mind. He's fine now. He's at least out of the where we're preparing food, so I will take it. And you brought him back to where we're preparing food. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to call Walmart after this, but... What? He's coming. Very, very slowly. Okay. Back to mixing. I'll be honest, I'm hoping that the pie crust is the hardest part of this recipe. I gotta make a ganache after this guy. I gotta make a ganache! Hey, I gotta make a ganache! Ganache probably ain't even Italian, but here we are, we're pretending it's Italian. Hey, paisanos! Oh, so did that timer go off? Oh, it did. I turned it off already, okay. actually. It's kind of probably fortuitous that the lasagna, the pre-made lasagna, the joke entry is done. That way Floofs and Cayman have something to eat. I swear, if that cat goes for that lasagna, because obviously I have no room over here. Hold on. Hey, Floops. What? I just gotta tell you something. If Vinny goes for the lasagna, his name is no longer Vinny. He's Garfield. Good day! Hey, Father Evan, how was prepping for Mass? Is Mass done already? I guess it has been about an hour. Or is that just prep? Yeah, I was gonna say Vinny came along. I was gonna say Thorin's. Oh, I just ran into Thorin. I'm sorry, buddy. I could not see where he was around my feet. We went with water after Beer Fox's recommendation, by the way, Father, because it was a berry vodka. So it was probably the correct choice, honestly. Not a regular vodka. And I am smart enough to know when to listen to my friends. Most of the time. No, it was saying goodbye to folks after the 10 a.m. Okay. I had the 8 a.m. and the 5 p.m. today. Fair. Next Mass is Spanish Mass at 12:30. Nice! I say to the folks before... I mean, no, that's a great thing, Father Evan. I just misunderstood. Cayman was hoping we could stay after Mass today because they had donuts. Which I can understand him wanting to, but as is, I barely had enough time to get ready today. I thought I had plenty of time. It's like, I go to the 7 a.m. Mass, that gets over at 8 my time. I don't have to stream until 10 my time. That's an hour and a half prep. Loaves. Loaves. I can't resist that face, guys. This is so not kosher anymore. But it's a little... Yes. No. I'll let you be cute, but you don't get to actually, stick your foot in. There's the bread goblin, yes. Maximum orange. Oh. Okay. I think we can now put it into... Put it in the other garbage. We have more than one garbage in this house. What? Why doesn't it have a bag? That doesn't change my statement. Why doesn't it have a bag? Why are you getting more garbage? Where are you getting the garbage from? It's not like the kitchen's in here. How are you getting more garbage? This is another song I'm worried about that we're going to get struck for. Once again, owned by Sony. But I like the song. It's only a flame point, whatever he is. That is a Siamese. Yeah, because a flame point Siamese. He's the one that we adopted. And as Beer Fox said, he's the bread goblin, which is absolutely correct. Oh, you don't want that bread? Is it because I'm looking? Is it because I'm looking? Do you know better? I'm trying to get you to at least start on stream. And you just said, nah, not today. Not this time. It is, yeah. And how are you doing? Kim had a flame point Chinese for 20 years. Love that guy. I love him too. I was gonna say, from what Floops has told me, they're very smart cats. But him, we got last February, not 2025, but 2024. Floops found him on her company's doorstep. Somebody had abandoned it. He was just the sweetest little thing. So we naturally adopted him. This is after Floops went ahead and did try to go ahead and do the right thing. Be like, hey, posting on the Des Moines subreddit, which Iowa is an awful subreddit. I don't recommend you ever go there. There's a bunch of fools. But we still try to do the right thing. I mean, it's Reddit, so what do you expect? Give me 1 second till I get this in there. Hold on. We'll be fine. That's in the paradise land. Ooh, ooh, paradise land. Paradise land. I really want a beer, but I know I'm playing Clock Tower with all y'all tonight, so I think I'm gonna save the beer for Clock Tower. That sounds wiser to me. Alternatively, I could always go for the Pippin response. Yes, we've had one beer, but what about second beers? Like, whoa, now I'm speaking my language. This cat is fascinated. Also, I was really surprised Vinny has not started going for that bread yet. Thorin is interested, though. Taking the paradise line. Taking the paradise line. I apologize for my singing, but I like to sing, so it's gonna happen. Thankfully, most of these songs I don't know the words to because they're either I haven't listened to them enough or they're Japanese. Some exceptions apply. Now I gotta get a spoon and plan that out. Hold on, I'll reach out here in 1 second. Rob, Vinny's a goblin. Of course, he's only connect when you're not. That's true. Lurk while I go to church at 8 at today. I'll be here. I appreciate you, Cake Ross. God bless. I love you too. There is Clock Tower tonight, yes. For P. Tony's stream. That is correct, Fox. So I think it's, let's see, what time is it now? Hold on. I guess this evening would be a better way to put it, actually. Not night. It's not gonna be as late as normal. I think it starts at 3 my time? That sounds right. That sounds right. This crust is not going to be nearly as big since I didn't do a food processor, but I mean, I don't know where it is. My wife doesn't want to show her face on stream. My lovely, lovely wife. My lovely, lovely wife. Hello, children. Hello, Daddy. Sorry, I'm now thinking of Smiling Friends and Pim. Hello, Daddy Daddy. Hello, Daddy Daddy. Okay. This kind of sounds like a Mega Man Battle Network soundtrack, and I am all for it. Like, it's not, but I could see it working in a modern day Mega Man Battle Network game. Oh, you know what? I forgot to... Guys, I have an option for you. I just realized I haven't had my G Fuel yet today. I want to suffer. Hold on a second. There it is. There's one of them. Ugh. Hold on. I gotta adjust the camera slightly. Suffer, you guys are probably thinking, what does he mean by suffer? He loves his G Fuel. I mean, I don't know if I'd say love, but I have two options. Which way, Western Man? Do you guys want me to suffer with the Naruto ramen flavor? Cold ramen. Sure is a flavor. Or do you want me to do the onions and waffles? Oh boy! We got two options here. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You want suffer? I mean, both of them are probably... So I've had the ramen flavor before, Fox. Completely being honest here, it is really bad cold. Like, it's cold broth. So, I'll give you guys that I have had that one before. I have not had the onions and waffles, but I've heard it's not very good. I'm here for all you, the viewer. So I mean, who doesn't like watching the streamer suffer? Hold on, this is blind baking. Roll out the dough and press into a pie pan. I basically rolled out the dough by squippity squap. Trim any excess? No. With a pair of... No. Use a fork to prick the bottom of the dough several times. It's called docking. Place in the refrigerator for 15 minutes to firm up. That one I'll do. Alright, it's docked. Throw it in the fridge for 15 minutes now. Fellas, I haven't had anything to drink yet today. And it's like a good beat. Preheat the oven to 375. Place a sheet of parchment paper or foil over the entire pie crust to fill with pie weights. I don't have those. Dry beans or sugar in order to prevent the crust from puffing up. Bake for 15 minutes. Okay. Or sugar, okay. Okay. Gotta get that butter salt. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I guess what do I have that counts as a pie weight? What is a pie weight? What is a man? A miserable pile of... Hold on. I can do this better. Assume I don't drop the glass, of course. That is the big key here. I guess we're having wine. That's not beer. That doesn't qualify, right? Let's see. Roll to the forget oven. Oh, I haven't done that. I do need to do that. All right, we got that going now. Good for us. I probably should work on the Gano. Well, I mean, we gotta wait for this to cook anyways. Let's see. Nope, need parchment paper. Where is it? Ah! So I guess you just put some sugar on top of the parchment paper. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Nash is page 18. Okay. I mean, we got a minute here while we gotta wait for this, so I'm wondering, honestly, if we should go ahead and start the Final Fantasy XIV stuff, but I figured we'd do too many things at once. I think the best thing here is to wait the 15 minutes, and then we'll figure it out from there. Because I think if we start spreading ourselves out too far, it's not going to end well. Just have this hunch. So we'll wait a minute. We'll wait a minute. I am allowed a glass of wine while we wait. What makes a cat? A miserable pile of hair. But enough talk. How about you? You don't care. Just like a cat. Just like a cat. I didn't want to throw the glass, obviously. Thought about splashing it with wine, decided it was a bad idea. Decided it was a bad idea, but had to do it anyway. We need any more butter. So I need egg yolks. I need 2 tablespoons of butter, okay. Oh, I forgot to look for the vanilla extract. Shoot. That's one thing I did forget to look for. Hoping we have some. I've sworn we did. That is like the one thing that I just realized I don't think I ever actually looked for. I think I just blanked it from my head. On the bright side, we can look for it while we wait for everything to bake. We've got to bake, Jesse! I don't think it's up there. Don't see it in there, which makes me a little bit worried, but there's one more place it could be, and it is likely it's there. Truth be told. If not, I guess we'll have to ask Flukes for a favor. You know what I could do? I could go ahead and call Walmart, but I don't think it'd be a very good stream. You guys want to watch me call Walmart? Oh, oh. It's basically vanilla extract. Close enough. Close enough for government. Oh, you know what I could have done? Hold on. Cayman had some garbage. I'm gonna go grab it from him. Give me like 30 seconds so I grab it from him. Because, you know, it's only fair for me to go ahead and take care of it for him. Because it's like, I mean, what else are we doing at the moment? We're waiting. Cayman. Honestly, I could go ahead. Well, how many minutes we got? We got 6 minutes? How would you guys like to have a little bit of a game while we wait? Pie weights are ceramic weights you put on top of the crust to keep it from puffing up too much? Okay. And can I just do a spoonful of sugar to keep to keep it from puffing up? Because it said I could do sugar too, so that's why I'm curious. Alright, so for a brief minute, we'll do potato with my 15 year. No, you can't watch it, bud. Because you're not supposed to be on stream, remember? We got a brief moment. Let me Then we gotta wait for it to bake anyway. So we do have a couple moments. This is a little bit of downtime, so I probably should have accounted for the downtime. I didn't. That's on me. Let me do a little bit of texty poo. What text does this say? I have no idea what that is. We'll just yeah, no idea what that means. Oh, I can also use rice? I can do that. Hey, Puppy Panda, how are you? We are currently for those that are just coming in, we're going to do a little quick round of brotato because we are currently waiting for the pie crust to be in the fridge for 15 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and continue on further after that. We'll have to bake it, and I'll put some rice on the bottom. Because that's a good idea, Father Evan. I do appreciate that idea. There's potato. Or beans. Yeah, I was gonna say, we don't have just random beans out. I don't... So, well, no, never mind. I was gonna say, we do have split peas. I was about to ask, can we use that? But I don't think that would be the best choice, because I was gonna make split pea soup soon. But then my wife said, I'm not really feeling soup at the moment, so our Easter ham is currently not going to be used for that for a while, which, yeah, that's fair. Not saying anything against her, just making a statement. You know, let's go with Brawler. Make sure to put parchment on top of the crust before filling with oil. Yes, that I did know. The recipe did call for that, but I do appreciate it. Thank you, Fox. So I missed my other 2 monitors, because I have 3 monitors, but I didn't want to move all 3 monitors upstairs, because the other 2 of my 3 monitors are on a monitor stand. This monitor is not, so it got to come with. I want uncooked rice in my crust to give it more crunch. Mmm, tasty. I mean, that would make it crispier in a roundabout way. Where'd my wine go? Hope everybody's having a good time with the stream so far. Obviously, this is just a little lull. We'll be getting back soon. I just don't want people to go ahead and think that... I mean, admittedly, that's why we have the notification there. It's like, you know, you get what I mean. Ooh, that breeze felt really good. If I thought we had enough time to do a round of Frontline in Final Fantasy XIV, I would do that, but I fear that would take too long. That's about 20 minutes. And I think we probably should start the ganache once we actually start cooking the pie. You just want to do the soup game? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Lying is a sin. That's no good. Who doesn't like just a little gaming excursion for a brief minute? I think, so I guess I can discuss this, because it's not like it's a secret or anything. I think for the night segments of Blood in the Clock Tower tonight, what my plan is, I think I'll go ahead and watch Pope Francis's funeral. So I didn't watch it yesterday, but I'd obviously like to. So I figured that may not... I guess it depends on what role I get. If I get something that's busy during the night, it may not be the best idea, but, you know, there's not too many guys, too many boys that have something going on during the middle of the night for Clock Tower. He wants some more range eventually. I don't know why I'm taking all these elemental damages, but I am taking them. There is a fist that does use elemental damage, so it's not the craziest idea. It's just not, like, currently super beneficial, but if we get it, it probably would be useful. I'm just currently waiting to see that fist. No legs, though. As a big cyclist, and is, as such, an avid, cardio enjoyer, I'm kind of sad that we don't have any cycling, or, you know, kicking. Let me see. Oh, okay, we should not do another run. I'm going to level up, and that's going to be all that we do currently. We have time later, sure, why not, whatever. But we're back to cooking. Because I think while the pie crust, what we want to do... Oh, we can get rid of that too. Okay. While we're waiting on the crust to cook, we can... I think we can prepare... Let me just Star Fox SNES a little bit here. See, you guys thought I was going to say Porky Pig. It didn't sound like Porky Pig. It sounded like the talking in Star Fox. Okay. Back to page 17. Did that. Place a piece of parchment paper. Okay. Still tie weights. That's right. Where's my rats? Oh, oh, gosh, that's not a very good Mickey. Oh, shut up, Goofy. I don't actually know if either of those were very good, honestly. I can do a better Super Grover anyways. Hello, furry friends. I haven't done Grover in a while, actually. Not sure why. Oh, baby, it's dancing mad! Too early on my part. Sorry. Once again, I know my music, my singing is not fantastic. I believe it says to do it for 15 minutes, and then we'll do the ganache. Oh, maybe it is. I thought that. I mean, it still could be. Let's see. 15 minutes. Okay. Ah! Don't worry, guys. I'm fine. I'm used to this. Okay, ganache time. Ha. 3.5 ounces of dark chocolate, half cup of heavy cream. A small pot, heat heavy cream over medium heat until slightly bubbly. That's right, okay. Nine ounces? How many of this did I need again? Was it 9 ounces? I don't think it was. 3.5 ounces. Okay. How do you measure ounces? Local man doesn't know how to measure ounces. Details at 10. Oh, my cords are where all my pots are. Give me a second. I have one pot out, because I knew I'd need that one specifically. Oh, it's the other side. I know I'll need that for the Okeanos. Hopefully you guys can still see me. My monitor has gone out. Oh, I can see you guys again. But for how long? Long! I promise I've not been drinking that much. I'm just a goofy guy in a goofy mood. Oh! No, that's Mickey, not Goofy. Oh, gosh. Hold on. In a small pot, heat heavy cream over medium heat until slightly bubbly. Okay. 1.5 cup heavy cream. Hi, Anime Fan TQ, how are you? God bless you as well, I appreciate it. How are you doing today?
God love
Welcome in. I am a Catholic streamer I have been fighting it, not the Catholic part, but I've been calling myself an RPG streamer primarily for a while, but I primarily stream RPGs. I like all games, but I've just come to accept it. I'm an RPG guy. You'll see a lot of other stuff here, theology on it. I'm trying to be better about that. I was better about that for a while, but everybody's welcome here, so welcome in. I hope you enjoy being here. And thank you for the. I don't know if I said thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm currently working on preparing a pie. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you are doing well. So I'm doing a little bit of multitasking here. Be right back. Promise it'll make sense. I moved this away earlier, so I didn't think I'd need it. But my wife has a very handy kitchen scale, and I need it. I appreciate it, thank you. Yeah, I just figure, best to go ahead and let people know what's going on instead of, not. I believe it's at 3.5 ounces? That sounds right. Yeah, is anybody really going to care if it's another half an ounce over? I'm not. Okay, well, we wait for that. I'm gonna slice some bananas. Means I need a cutting board. So, I guess I should go ahead, for those that have just come in, or have been lurking, welcome everybody. I probably should go ahead and say what we're cooking. We are cooking a pie. It is called KAMaximilianK's King Banana Cream Pie. It is a recipe inspired by Mother 3 from the Mother's Cookbook. We will be getting to some Final Fantasy XIV, which is more what I wanted to do, actually. We've been working on this pie for an hour and a half now, dang. But I wanted to go ahead and do a dessert with the main course, so... And I don't really get to use these nearly as much as I'd like to, because my wife isn't really interested in most of these recipes, so I led it to a vote with people participating in the raid train, because I love my wife, but it's like, I buy these to use them, not to just stare longingly at them going, geez, I wish I could make those recipes. Homie. Marge, let me make the recipes. Welcome to my life, by the way. My wife is not like Marge. I am not like Homer. I'm more so mean. Welcome to my voices in my head. That is... Hey, thank you for the follow there. I appreciate that.
God love you.
Hey, Precody, how you doing? How's your Sunday been today? Oh, that's bubbling. That's bubbling. That's a boiling crew. I wasn't expecting it to go that fast, honestly. To the church, brought my kids to the. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds absolutely lovely. I'm glad to hear that. How was church? How was the playground? I was gonna say that sounds similar to my morning. I went to mass with my son at 7 since I had the stream at 10 my time, and then I had to go ahead and start getting set up. So I understand. Just working on slicing these bananas up for this pie. It's a good thing that I eat bananas frequently, because one of my things that I like to do for lunch is cottage cheese and banana, because cottage cheese is, pretty good protein, and banana is a good fruit. So I go ahead and do that, and then I don't typically eat meat on Wednesdays and Fridays, so I'll do half the banana into the cottage cheese, and then half a banana onto a peanut butter and banana sandwich. So. Oh, you're making pizza dough now. Nice. I was gonna say I made a homemade crust earlier for the pie, so not quite the same, but similar doings. I guess is what I'm trying to. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Now remind me, am I rating into you pre-pony? I know I got an hour and a half left, but I have been very busy today setting everything up. So I have not had much of a time as I would have liked, so it's to go ahead and check that. Because, yeah, just a couple of various things. I talked about them on stream. Aside from mass, something's going on with Walmart for me, so I gotta call them after the stream. I should wash this and then reuse it. I was gonna say, is somebody rating me, or is that the actual song? It's the actual song. So I have this beginning of the song as my raid. So that's what was confusing me. And I wanted to go ahead and get it on here for more people, actually. That way we could use it, but I just ran out of time. I did not even get enough time to go ahead and properly set up the raid train on my stream itself. I've just been busy, unfortunately, because I work Wednesday through Saturday, and then my wife and I went on a date last night, which was lovely. But I have not had the time. The unfortunate truth. What do you mean you're not helping me? Maybe it did melt. Try it at least. I don't know how well this ganache is going to turn out. I think it's going to ganache. It might be recovering, actually. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's recovering, actually. I thought we weren't going to have any ganache where we'd have to do it again, but it's coming along, actually. God bless you. Make root. Got another 3 minutes on the pie crust. I could always move the tablet over here so I could actually read while I do this stuff. Uh-oh. I can be a chef sometime. How are you doing, Scruffy? As I said, I'm not nearly as much of a chef as Seb is. It took me a second. In P. Tony's Discord. But I do like to cook. I don't get to cook nearly as often as I'd like to. Which, you know, that's just how life goes. Life finds a way, as they say. And how are you doing, by the way, Scruffy? How's your Sunday been? Sunday morning. And no, as much as I might look like her, I am not, I played her name. I shouldn't. I like her music. Gwen Stefani. There we go. Just because I was singing the song. That's the connection. I don't actually think I look like Gwen Stefani. I think she looks much better than I do. I think my wife looks much better than I do. You getting dressed for soccer? You got soccer in a little bit, bud. Yeah, I think we got the ganoche down. I think we saved it. Which is good. Which is good. Now, I think the recipe next calls for... Yeah. We're going to have to do this a little differently than how it says, because I am a little behind. There that is. Now I can do the ganoche and the bananas. Give me 1 second, chat. I've never had it pronounced that way. Child jumps. He knows he's not supposed to be on stream, so he's probably trying to do something for his mother. Is it not ganoche? Is it ganache? Might be ganache. Okay, so this is not the way they recommend to do it. I'm running a little behind. We're having to make a little bit of accommodations. Just making that abundantly clear. So to clarify, I guess I should say, Floofs does not want KAMaximilianK on stream, understandably so, until he is able to make his own decisions. She doesn't want all his pictures out there, etc., etc. So he is trying his best as he goes through the house after I have gone ahead and set up in an area that is not ideal for that, but, I mean, kitchen. Where else am I going to be? I can't cook elsewhere. I guess if I was grilling or smoking, I could. Yeah. So KAMaximilianK is trying his best. He's doing a good job at it, too. Honestly, if I thought about it, I probably would have prepared the pie crust last night. But it is what it is. Not much else that can be done about it, so no use crying over spilt pie crust. I'll show you what the pie looks like before we go in the fridge. Because we are supposed to put it back in the fridge for 5 minutes. I just want to get the ganache in here. Maybe we should have done 2 bananas. But we've already put 3 banana in. Daylight come. We want to go home. Dale. Well, it's time for me to get ready for church, but I want to stop and say bye and hello. I appreciate it, Scruffy. You make sure you have a good day. Enjoy your time at church, and God bless. Thank you. Pax up bonum. 5 minutes, right? Double checking. Hold on. Oh, and place your pie. Place the crust back in the oven for 5 minutes or until golden brown. Well. Guess, and it's red. I thought it went back to whatever. Do 5 minutes. While that goes on, in a medium bowl, mix the egg yolk, remaining sugar with an electric mixer or whisk. Oh, okay, good. How much milk? 2 cups of milk? I don't even need to do the medium. I can just do this. Where'd my cup go? Oh, there it is. I am making a pie at the moment, Pretty Pony. Then we're going to be working on some pork fillets. Say the recipe is I know it's hard to see. I figured how I had the recipe there, probably the best way I could do it, truth be told. But we're making a banana cream pie from Earthbound. It's called KAMaximilianK's King Banana Cream Pie. I've been saying it's from Mother Earth 3. I think I'm wrong. I think it's from Earthbound, actually. It's saying 4 sides, so I think I'm wrong. But it doesn't account for much. My hands are too banana-y and buttery. Okay. Heat milk in 1/4 cup. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have everything ready in time, guys. I don't know. Let's say, how long did this recipe say it would take me? 30 minutes. That's a lie. I'm calling this recipe a liar. Which admittedly I should have done. I have never had this book be accurate. I enjoy making these recipes, but We'll need this mixer again. So let's see. Free up some space. I don't need this anymore. I don't think I need the brown sugar anymore either. Let's see. Medium bowl, mix the egg, yolks, and remaining sugar with electric mixer or whisk. I can do that. I'll need to get the yolks only, which I'll have to do in a second. No yolks about it, boys and girls. That might actually work out pretty well. I forgot to turn the oven off, so I think this will be better, actually, because, yeah. Sugar for that. Now we need the eggs and the yolk. There's that. Now I need to go ahead and move that to the refrigerator. Roar, boy. This time of day, at this time of year, looks like entirely within your ears. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Where'd the music go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. Does anybody else at the moment find that brown eggs are cheaper for them than white eggs? I like brown eggs better anyways. But for us, at the very least, brown eggs are like $5, whereas white eggs are 10. So I'm fine with buying brown eggs. Preference. And I don't deny that. I like the brown eggs better, just because, truth be told, I don't really like the Cajun chickens. Might be a controversial take, but it's a true take. I don't like Cajun chickens. You can go ask your mother, bud. I guess I could tell you. So Cajun chickens, typically, brown eggs are for chickens that can go ahead and wander free, just peck where they want. White eggs are from chickens that are boxed up all day, so they're in cages. That's why I prefer the brown eggs. So now I need to go ahead and find out how to yolks. Page 16. Okay. One way to do it. This might take a second. I gotta go ahead and get 3 egg yolks here, folks, so give me a minute. Why am I washing my hands when I have to do 2 more? You got me. You got me. It's a fair question. I won't deny that. There we go. Mostly there we go. Let's see. That shell's wanting to fight. I think we got, yeah, we gotta let this one go. That one, that's unfortunate. That one broke. Don't like wasting eggs. Don't like wasting food, period. Yes, we shouldn't. We should not like wasting food. Just kind of happens that way, though, sometimes. I am curious, what egg substitutes work for vegans? I'm not even saying that meanly. I'm just curious how that would work. Because eggs are used in so many things. It's like, and I don't really mind. There was a brief time where I was a vegetarian. I never went as far as vegan. Just because I don't want animals to suffer. But eggs are unfertilized. They're not, chickens. I guess one could argue that it's still unethical, which, I mean, stealing, but at the same time, it's like, that's kind of what we do. It's like, somebody has to give up their life. Even plants. Once again, not trying to be mean to the vegans there. Just something I was thinking about. It's like, what do you do? Okay, we got 3 egg yolks. That's good.
Okay, Scott.
Buddy, why don't you go to your room? Because you're being loud. Oh gosh. That went fast. Okay. I'm gonna turn that to low just so it can warm at the moment. Let's see. Small bowl, add the cornstarch and enough of the warm milk mixture to dissolve it. Okay. Small bowl. Ish. Where's the cornstarch I need? 1/4 cup cornstarch, okay. This is the old cornstarch, so I can throw that out. That expired in 2020, so. Yeah, guys, I'm not sure we're gonna have enough time for the other recipe, but we'll try. We'll try, doggone it. I signed up for 2 recipes for the train. I'm trying to be better about being clean as I go, but obviously that is not happening today. Now for this next part, we need to reboil this again. Boil. So give me 1 second, folks. I'm going to be a little distracted on this. And on the bright side, we'll be done with the pie, and we can move on to the other recipe. I think I'll have to do some cleaning real quickly. You'll have to give me a minute before we move on to recipe number. This is recipe 1.5 because of the other recipe we did, so we'll have to move on to 2.5. On the bright side, even though I forgot my pork fillets in the freezer until this morning right before Mass, I think they're defrosted enough because it's been a couple hours, so. I've had them in the fridge or the microwave. I obviously don't like to leave my meat out on the counter unaccounted for, but I figured this was probably going to be the way to go ahead and get it done. Yeah, as I said, we'll have to go ahead and do dishes here after this because my wife has asked me to please be better about cleaning up after myself, and I'm trying to be. I don't know if we'll need as many dishes for the next one as the other part, but it's like I want to respect my wife. We'll also clean up the stove again because, as we can tell, we have this milk over here, so. Still not there yet. What did it say? I think it said to remove. I can't read it from. says after, let's see, once the mixture begins to boil, stir for an additional 30 seconds, then remove from the heat until it stops boiling. Then it says the strain. I don't care about that. Stir the butter and vanilla into the strained warm mixture with an electric mixer or whisk, which that's fine. We'll take care of that. Then add the pie crust while still warm. So 2 tablespoons of butter. And maybe I should care about the fact there's lumps. But I gotta keep moving. I'm a busy man. Now, I'm hoping we don't need nearly as many dishes for the next one, but we'll see. I think we can leave this unaccounted for a second. I want to put the lasagna in the microwave. Not to cook it, but just so... You know, less stuff, etc., etc. So. It was already... Oh, now we gotta go for another 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, what comes after that? Let's see. Do the butter and vanilla into the strained warm mixture with an electric mixer whisk. So we just need to do the butter and vanilla extract. So we'll do that. Just really... Oh, hold on. We should have butter... Where is it? Where are you? Oh, there it is. How many extract do we need then? 1.5 teaspoons. Okay. More than enough. Okay, then stir the butter and vanilla into the strained warm mixture with knowledge. Add the pie crust while still warm. We can do that? Okay. I'm pretty sure when serving top with whipped cream. We're not serving yet, so we will do the whipped cream later. Pie is still a little warm, even after being in the fridge for a while. Fascinating to me. Makes some sense, don't get me wrong, but it's still like, no. And I will be planning to eat this on stream during Clock Tower. Maybe we should have the bigger pie tin. Alright, who's ready for the 60-second cleanup with the big comfy couch, Aluna and Molly, a clown and her dolly? It's not gonna be 60 seconds. Oh, that is... Yep, that's pouring over. I know how to... So let's make my wife not yell at me later. Problem set. Ingenuity. I should have done the bigger pipe in. It is what it is, though. Not much else to be done about it. No use crying over spilled milk, etc., etc. If we had done 2 bananas, would have been fine. Now we let cool. And so chat can see the mostly completed pie. We still gotta do the whipped cream, but it's looking alright actually. A little bit of spillage here all over, but I think it'll be quite tasty when it's done. So now we gotta let it cool. Before we move on to the next recipe, we have only another hour. Hope everybody's been enjoying the cooking stream so far. Let's do some cleaning. Once again, oh, I gotta put these eggs away too. Yeah, let's do some cleaning. Make sure we only have out what we need for the second recipe. We can go ahead, organize a little bit, make sure that it's in a better position than we were. Pretty equal. Let's see. I think we have enough time, or at least I'm hoping we have enough time. We will go ahead and find out here in a minute or so. I do apologize if the stream's a little choppy, as I've said. Not my usual MO. Of course, as soon as I say that, it decides to go green. Wow. Did you finally realize that I'm plugged in now? Is that what's happening there, Twitch and OBS? You finally realized, hey, this guy who's been plugged in for the last hour. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. I don't think we need the white sugar anymore. If we do, we can always get it back in. Shouldn't need the parchment paper anymore. At least not for this section. I could see it needing it for the next recipe, actually. That is a possibility. Oh, I need... Okay, hold on. I need the whip... I do still need the powdered sugar out. Because we have not done... We haven't technically finished this recipe yet. Because we do still have the whipped cream. The whipped cream. Don't want to touch this pot yet. I don't want to touch this area either. That area's fine, actually. Don't want to touch this area, though. Before we go any further, let's do some dishes. I think I can get most of these in the dishwasher, actually. And just start the dishwasher. As I found out, running the dishwasher is actually more water. We're back. Back to red. This Final Fantasy? It probably is. Not familiar with this one. Not saying it's bad, I'm just not familiar with this one. La 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 la. La 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 la. It'd probably be better for me to run that dishwasher now as opposed to later. That way, in case I do need it, we have it available. I'll do that in a second. Okay. I think that's about everything we need. We'll go ahead and clean off the counter. I guess we'll see how hot it is. Hopefully it's not that hot, but... Welcome back, Inakure. How are you doing? How was church? Nakuza. I'm sorry, I've been misreading your name. That's my fault. We have finished the pie. I'll bring it back out for you. And then we're moving on to the next recipe. I will be eating it on stream tonight during P-Tony stream tonight during Clock Tower. I figured that made the most sense, so as to go ahead and tie them together, because like, hey, I'm eating the thing I made on the stream. Ah, nice. I hope it turns out well. But we are going to do a little more cleaning, then we'll move on to the second recipe. So let me change that. You know? There you go. There's the other recipe. Yeah, I still don't know why we're having such issues with... I might have to reset the internet before later today. Because it's like, now that I'm hardline, I shouldn't be having these issues. But here we are. I am. Okay. I think this one's going to be easier. Boy, do I hope it's going to be easier, boys and girls, because, okay. So this one says prep time is 1 hour, cook time 45 minutes. I don't think this one's going to be done in time. But if we can prep it all in time, that's fine by me. Let me adjust the camera again. I seem to have moved it. I did get a new camera stand, so... Hey, Hey, Hans, how are you doing? We are moving on to our second recipe. We did a pie for the first one. I'm currently doing a little bit of cleanup. Mainly the stove. I do need to do one thing. And I'm not sure how much this is going to come through the microphone is my one worry now. It might come through when I'm talking, but aside from that, it looks like it's fine. At least for the time being. How was Mass for you, Hans? It's probably cool enough to take care of that, but we'll go ahead and wash this first, buy us a little bit more time. I am the church. Oh, I think I am the church. I appreciate the lurk, Bree. Thank you. I am fine. Church choir went well. Household group meeting. That's fair. That sounds like it'll be lovely then. You had a good. I was gonna say, did you guys sing for the Divine Mercy Chaplet Sunday today? I know that you and your brothers sing. Sing a song. It doesn't matter if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing. Sing a song. Back when Sesame Street didn't try to go ahead and force things on children they shouldn't. Da da da. I actually like classic Sesame Street, but modern's like, no way, bro. No way, Jose. Okay, let's clean. I think Floof and K-Man are going to get ready for Cayman's soccer game here soon. Unfortunately, I'll have to miss it today. Actually, I should go ask her about that, because if it's at 1, they should be really getting ready by now. Let me go ask her that here in a second. I like this song. My brother and I stayed after the state of the language tablet was cool, but just the two of you, really? Interesting. I thought I'd say our parish sang it. Is singing it before every mass. So they are actually encouraging people to go ahead and earn the indulgence by getting there 20 minutes early. So that's interesting. Not saying that meanly, of course. You're piking my curiosity is all. Not Commander Pike, mind you. Otherwise, I'd be in a wheelchair and I'd have to go ahead and beep at you once or twice. That's all you get. Turkey was here. You get that reference. Buddy, you getting ready for soccer? Who are you ready for soccer? Things out pretty quickly. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. Understandably so. As I said, once again, wasn't trying to be rude with that, just you made me go, "Porqué?" Because you said Spanish, man. Somebody find that offensive, and it's like, no, not offensive. Using other people's language is not in fact offensive. Making fun of them is. There's a big difference between, and that's the thing, America is a big melting pot. And people like to forget that. Myself included sometimes. For real, no cap. I'm 34 and I just said for real, no cap out loud. Goodness graciousness. Yeah. Oh, I missed a fork. Fortunate. Won't my wife be so proud of me? I went and cleaned up after myself, you see. She almost never expects this out of me. Which is why I'm trying to be better. Hee. Happy wife, happy life. I mean, that's true, but listen, I am one of the few men, I guess there's a few others now that I think about it, that have a retort to that, actually, Hums. Happy Kevin, you're in heaven. Father Evan could say that too, actually. I am one of the few men that can go Uno reverse. I have the power. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let me tell you how much love, Flukes loved hearing that one. It's like, heard that one before, dude. I don't think I'm gonna get that much cleaner currently. Okay, on to the next recipe. I suppose the only other thing I should see before we do jump into the next recipe is who I'm ready next. And I think for the next recipe, I'm going to want to sit down more. Give me 1 second. Oh, I haven't cleaned that up yet. I gotta do that. I don't know if you heard this earlier, Hums, but I have to call Walmart basically immediately after because they deleted my Walmart account. And now I'm not sure if I'm actually going to go ahead and get that Switch 2 or not, like I pre-ordered. Because they still have my money. And that's a big no-no. I want my money back if you're not going to give me what I rightfully paid for. So I'm not happy about that. Hang on a second. I'm going to check my wife real quick. I'm going to be making pork here in a second. Hold on. Oh. The Nintendo Switch 2 is cursed? Yeah, I was going to say, everybody was saying, oh, good guy Walmart. I say bad guy Walmart now. I'm even checking I want to check my email one more time because they said, oh, check your email for reasons why this happened. And it's like, Never got one. Try again. So now I have to call them. Actually, hold on. Maybe I can just tweet them and hope that it resolves itself. That's fair, I can understand that. Oh, do they not have the, I guess, hold on, I just want to see if I can find customer support, because I do want this solved. This is something that unsurprisingly annoys me. See what I can do. Yeah, give me 1 second. I apologize, guys. Peppa Pig is getting a gender reveal episode? I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. Well, remember, right? I want my stuff. I guess I could go ahead and try to sign in on, here. No. Let's try one more thing. I'll try my phone number real quick. They make it so hard to actually contact them too. That's the worst part. It's like, can you guys just not? So I apologize. We'll get back to this in a second. This is just something that is absolutely bothering me. It's like there was no reason to do this. We're seeing just, and then I will get back to this. I apologize, guys. This is. Hey, look, more Pizza Tower. I thought it was Sonic for a second, not gonna lie. But this is something that is absolutely bothering me. Maximum. I'm wondering if we could even message Walmart so as to get some support, because it's like, the website is booty. The website is booty. It's going fine, Lone. I'm taking a brief second break. Walmart deleted my account, so I'm trying to get it solved because I'd like my Switch too. It's kind of sad that I have to go ahead and contact them through Twitter because their own app is such cheeks. Such cheeks. What? Oh, did you get it? Nice. I'm glad for you at the very least. Like, I'm not happy, but I'm glad for you. We'll get back to cooking here in a second, which I apologize for. I just want to send this off so I can start getting this fixed. Hi, Penny. Okay, I've messaged Walmart help. So hopefully we go ahead and get something, but it's ridiculous that I can't use a Walmart. I can't get help on Walmart.com without a Walmart account. And then I can't get help with the account that I have on Walmart.com because my phone number has been blocked. It's like, okay, whose bright idea was this? Because whoever it was, I'm using sarcasm, it was not a bright idea. While I pet this cat, I'm going to see who we raid into next. I cannot currently remember. Do you suffer from long-term memory loss? I don't remember. I don't like your kitty cat's claws in my arm, you see. Oh, hold on. Ah, it's Bren. We're doing Bren. That'll be lovely. Then I have 3 hours to clean up, it looks like. Liz, can you call the kitty cat? Ooh, I'm actually okay, guys. This might just be a cat stream now. Hold on, because I'm actually getting a human contact. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I might have to. Hold on. I'm changing categories. Hold on. For while we cook, or can you not play with my? It is Catacombs Twitch JP. You are correct. Can you like not, Vinny? Stop playing with the mouse! Streamer yells at cat. Here. Look at this cat hair he shed everywhere. After he's done with his pets, I'm going to go back to cooking. But right now, we can technically qualify for... Ow! No! Thank you. I wasn't even doing anything. Get your claws out of my arms. For right now, we can qualify for just catting. We have a cat. Get your claws out of my ears! This cat, guys. I love him, but he is too clawy. He's not as clawy as Thorin. Alright, I think I'm going to deliver Vinny to Floofs so we can work on cooking. And we can ask her flavor. Ow! Why? I don't even do anything, just give you pets! Oh, who scratched you? To be fair, you probably deserved it. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, I'm gonna show... Vinny's gone wild. I'm gonna show you the scratch on his nose. I love this cat. He probably absolutely deserved it. Because he is... He attacks the other cats so much. I'm just showing you, hold on. If you look at his nose, you can see it right there. Somebody got him, but he deserved it, I'm sure. He goes after the other cats so much. Can you, like, not? Okay, I'm gonna go drop him off. What was that? What was that? You're the reason he jumped! You scared him! Alright, I can work on cooking more now. For that little thing, I'm not feeling bad about asking you a favor now, Floofs. You got me, too. Doggone it. Alright. Let me swap back to just chatting. We're gonna go back to cooking. I just need to clean off this table a little bit more. We were catting, and then he went away. So now we're back to just chatting. So see, we're using the proper terminology as we stream. I don't want hair in my potatoes. I don't want hair in my pork. Preheat the oven to 425. Bring a large pot of water to a boil. Add the potatoes. So let's see. Peeled and cut into large chunks. Okay. So we need to peel those potatoes. Cut them into chunks, which is fine. Both of those are fine. Now, where are the taters, precious? There they are. Waiting for Flukes to come back upstairs so I can ask her my favor. Not anything big. I just want to keep working on cooking. I am currently waiting on Walmart to message me back. So. Ah! Cat! I blame Flukes. I absolutely blame Flukes for this. Came up and scared the cat, and now this book has been damaged. I blame her. I blame her. Don't get me wrong, I love her. But it's like, she should have... I get she doesn't want to show her face on stream, although she has to. It's legally obligated now, because we hit 400 followers. So she does have to. But I need you out of here anyways, buddy. No, he's got scared because of your face. I mean, I doubt that. Because he jumped, and you can tell.
I came around the corner after he jumped.
Alright, I'll believe you.
Anything.
I don't know about that. You should come take a look at what he did to my book because of you.
What are you doing?
He scratched it. Like, I'll come to you. He did some damage.
Sorry about his name.
Just do me a favor, please. Watch my phone.
I'm busy.
No, you're not. Bring it to you.
No, I'm busy.
Well, all you have to do is just let me know when they message back. That's all. Nope. I'm trying to help it.
I'm busy.
Oh. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, hold on to it for now. When you leave, you can bring it back. Sorry. Not trying to yell at her. I do love my wife. I'm just frustrated. It's not her fault. I do want her to know it's not her fault. Hey, we heard the song last night. Wash potatoes, peel potatoes. Going well. As we wash the potatoes. Washity, washity, washity. On the bright side, I'll have 3 hours after this, so I can move all my stuff back downstairs for Clock Tower.
God love you.
Hey, thank you for the follow there. Hey, Catacombs people, how are you doing? You guys ready to go in 20 minutes? Let's say, is it Brent or is it like a? I don't want to say hive mind, because that doesn't sound right. Or is it like a group Who should I address you as? Should I just address you as the dungeon keeper, storyteller? I'm not used to smaller potatoes for peeling. Usually for red potatoes, you don't skin them, I've found, but this recipe does call for it, so it's like, okay. We will go ahead and do that. And yeah, these are all from, aside from the Pizza Tower stuff, which I could have done, actually. This is all music that I bought, which, once again, doesn't give you the legal right to stream something. Square Enix is usually pretty good about it, as is Nintendo up to a certain point, so... It's kind of that weird territory where it's like, you don't want to have... And especially since we're doing recipes based off of these franchises, it's like, you know, it makes sense. I do actually want to try, so for that joke recipe with lasagna for Pizza Tower I had, I do actually want to try the other recipes, because there is actually other recipes in there, but I knew that as is, with 2 recipes, I would be pressing my luck if I tried a third. So I figured I'd throw in the lasagna recipe as a joke. Oh, I thought the message was back already. I was like, really? If you're looking for the lasagna, it's in the microwave. I figured that'd be better to keep it. Just figure you can talk. I mean, you have to do a face reveal at some point now, anyways. It's legally obligated.
What?
Eat the pizza.
I don't have any pizza at the moment, Lone. I can eat the lasagna. Can we eat the lasagna? How you doing, Lone? I'm under arrest. This cat's about to be under arrest. Look what you did to my arm. Hey, cat. I hope the pie turns out well. I made that crust from scratch. What was that? What, the food processor? I don't know how to use it.
The ingredients and units.
Oh, well. I still hope it turned out well. I'll try again another time.
The burning you feel, it is shared.
Bye, dear. I was gonna say you like the sound request, don't you, Lone? I'm not saying that to discourage you. I'm just saying if you save those up, you can make me play a video game. Actually, have to go ahead and clear out some more of those. So I'm going to, once we're done with Golem, I'm going to return back to finishing Tales of Vesperia. We still need to finish talking about Traveler 2, which after we finish, what is it? Potato! Xenoblade Chronicles X, we will get back to Octopath Traveler 2. We're doing pretty well. Honestly, weather-wise, doing well. Mass-wise, doing well. My Walmart account, I've said this a couple times on the stream now, but you asked. My Walmart account got deleted. I'm waiting for Walmart support to message me back because in order to message them, you have to have a Walmart account. And apparently, they won't let you have a Walmart account. My phone number is barred now from Walmart for some reason. Don't know why. So can't access that. So currently, I am waiting to hear back because I'd like my Switch 2 or my $500. Hey, Battle in Big Britain. So I actually think you'll like this remix, Hans. This is from Pixel Remaster. I was listening to it again this morning, and you'll find out why. Because I know you said that it should go ahead and focus on Oh, wait, we were talking about that. We were literally just talking about that loan. I'm sorry. Like, you were here already. I apparently am just going crazy and forgetting we had this conversation. I apologize. But see, now we get to the trumpets for the Pixel Remaster. So it starts off with guitar, it fakes you out. And it's like, fooled you, we're actually doing what we should. Let me just hop on these taters. Oh, Hans did the burn you feel. I'm sorry. I'm working on these taters, so... My brain is starting to get addled. That'll be fun for Clock Tower, won't it? Oh, yes. Which, once again, not that I'm trying to discourage anybody from the sound effects for clarification. I just am trying to remind people that if they want, they do have other options. I hope one of them's disabled at the moment, because I can't do one of them, so I'd have to redeem it. The Pixel Remastered does have one of their versions. I agree. Not as good as the original, but it does work out pretty well. It does a good job of incorporating that guitar that people want with what it should have, the trumpet. Square Enix understood the assignment for once, and they succeeded. It's not every day you can say that about Square Enix. Yeah, this song. Sometimes Square Enix gets the assignment right. Just not often. Not as often these days, I'd say. Like Final Fantasy XIV, up until Dawn Trail, they got the assignment right. The moment Luke Lamette comes along, they got the assignment wrong. It's like, no, take him out. Take him out. Take him out to the shed and Old Yellow Room. The character for specification there. However, they can also go ahead and fire at least one of the voice actors. Let's hope I have enough time to finish this recipe. I won't have enough time to finish it on stream. Before blowing the clock tower, so I'll have to move my computer back downstairs, so. Down to 3 last taters, precious. No, I forgot to get out a potato bowl. Or potato pot, whatever you want to call it. Vocal mat dialogue cannibal. Yeah. And the sooner Square realizes they need an old Yeller Lamont, the better. Voice actor for what? Sorry, I'm doing just... the voice actor for the character Wuk Lamont is a man, lone game master, but, they don't like to say they are. And they're voicing a female character. So I'm going to be listening to the Japanese once I get to that area. Basically, once I finish Dawn, or, Endwalker, I'll be swapping over to Japanese voice actors. Which is a shame, because I actually do like Dreamers Way behind Refresh Fairhoms. But you know what? Maybe this isn't the best discussion for ray training. I'm realizing that. Let's move on to something else happy. How was Matt's for you today, Lone Game Master? I asked Hans already. I know you're doing dishes, but I'm gonna ask you anyways. See, sometimes I have clarity and go, no, maybe not right now. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Did you have the Divine Mercy Chaplet? You know, maybe I should stop asking you so many questions while you said, hey, I gotta do dishes. So it's like, you know what? All right. That's fair. I'm glad it was good. Nice, I'm glad to hear that. Ooh. Ooh, it's X-Death. Another Final Fantasy V banger. Pardon me, it's Neo X-Death. The 14 version. I need to replay 5. I'm gonna do that here soon. I think I am gonna mostly do Mega Man in May, but I think I am gonna do. Oh man, I got so many games I want to do and not enough time, goers. I want to do more Xenoblade Chronicles X, but I'm gonna have to take a break from that for a month because of Mega May. I'll probably go ahead and on Sundays I will do Final Fantasy V. It's been a while. It's been a while, I know. So I am trying to get back into Sunday streaming, and obviously I'm streaming today. It's just a little harder sometimes, so I do want to spend time with my wife and my son. And it's really hard during soccer season, but payment is more important, obviously. And if I was going to do Monday for the raid train, but then the raid train was moved to the weekend. And, you know, that happens. I was hoping, but I mean, if we don't have as many people sign up, which if people want to sign up, you're more than welcome to, obviously. But I know some people had issues. If you guys want to pray for Felix's mom, I think she's doing better now, if I'm remembering correctly. But she could still use those prayers. As could Felix, I'm sure. And if you could also pray for Webby and his aunt, I believe, that would also be appreciative. Heck, while I'm thinking about it, Pope Francis. I mean, he did just pass away, so. But I just was talking about Webby and Felix in particular, because obviously they're part of the community, and Felix has participated in the raid train before. It's just he couldn't this time due to... I don't want to go into the grass on why, because I think that's a little bit of not my territory. But encouraging prayer for him, I think that's good. All right. Can somebody tell me if Brent is live? Pardon me, Catacombs is live? We're just getting ready to raid into them. And I'm curious. Let's see. I need to follow them anyways. I'm gonna do that right now. Not live yet. I am looking forward though, because I know that they have their YouTube account. And I'll be honest, if something's on YouTube, I'm less likely to watch a stream for it. Which is a me thing, not a D thing. Okay, we got that. Preheat the oven to 425. Bring a large pot of water to a boil and add the potatoes. Boil for 8 minutes. In a bowl, combine the oil, rosemary, oregano. Okay, onion powder. Thank you. I appreciate it, Ina. Let me grab a bowl. Hot, I guess, in this instance. Go, mister. Pick it up. Oh, lost my monitor. I'm sure I'll come back here in a second. Hold on, I gotta fix this. I brought the worst monitor up today to use. And I knew it was the worst one. But the others are a little harder to access. Can you move, cat? I think it's just coming unplugged. That should be better. We are rating Catacombs RPG. It is Bren. Nailed it. I would assume Yuha. I'm forgetting a couple of the others, but they are going to be doing a TTRPG for you and for me. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I don't know if you saw this, Holmes, but the apron I was wearing is definitely Pizza Tower. I love Pizza Tower. It's the best. Nope, I gotta move you. I'm sorry. I'm working on cooking. I know you want love. Go on. No bite. How? Well, how? Hold on. Well, how? Hold on. Based on the raid train image, Josh, Catherine, Sherbob. That makes sense. Give me 1 second. I need to create our dashboard. There we go. Free manager. That's better. Sweeter bub. Oh, they're live. We will go over there in a minute. So I have 1 more minute. I have you guys. Holding you hostage. That can be your raid call. We're held hostage. Something. Hostage train. There we go. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? Large pot of water to a boil. It doesn't say how much specifically. That's fine. Of course, I'm glad to be here for everybody. Who let this man cook? I let this man cook, TC. How are you doing? I was going to say, we only got through one thing, unfortunately. So, I guess we can do that. We can go ahead and let me put this pot of water boiling. So, unfortunately, it took me longer than I was expecting. So we only got through one thing, but we still have to do the whipped cream for this. But look at that banana cream pie. Yes. A very nice banana cream pie. We'll make the whipped cream later, but everything from that is made from scratch. The crust is made from scratch. I didn't grow the ingredients, mind you, but, you know, it should be good. So I'll go ahead and work on this, and I'll move everything downstairs. Ooh, banana! I appreciate it, thank you. No breaks in this train, it's Polar Express, Bullet Train, and Snowpiercer all at once. Exactly! So you guys have been with me for 3 hours. I think it's time to move you on over to Catacombs RPG. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you being here. I hope you all had a good time. I had a good time. God bless. Remember that God loves each and every one of you, and Pax et Bonum. Let me go ahead and actually set up the raid. I'm dating Michael Jackson now. Ooh!
What's your review?
That's not a reveal! You have to do... No, you have to do more later. I've already thought about it. When we do our next Final Fantasy X stream, you're on the camera. So, probably your birthday. And Happy Easter! So, we will go ahead and have a face reveal for her. She really only comes on stream when we play games. I'd like to do another game after Final Fantasy X. We seem to have this tradition of only playing Final Fantasy X on her birthday now. So, we'll play it for her birthday this year. But alright, we're going to go ahead and move on over. You all have a great day. Thank you for being here again. God bless. Happy Easter. Pax et Bonum.